Continuing our team coverage, we also heard from the Sand Springs city manager and Project Springs developer.
Fox 23's Paris Rain joins us live in the newsroom with the latest on where they are in the process.
Shay and Nathan, this continues to be a very controversial conversation and becoming more common here in Green Country as data centers are trying to make their way into Oklahoma. I spoke with someone on the development team who told me they heard neighbors, they listened to their concerns and decided to take a step back and put it on hold to get more information before the city voted on anything. The city manager told me their top priority is to do what's best for neighbors and the community. So they decided to agree to put this on hold.
Project Spring would be 827 acres. And if you take a look at your screen, this map shows where the center would go, just east of Highway 97 and a mile south of Rock School Road. But right now, the project is at a standstill.
We are in a holding pattern waiting for the developer to give us more information. They did intend on going forward in December for approval of this. The information that the city needed to make an accurate decision and the citizens in the citizens' best interest, we didn't have that information. And so we've asked them to go back and develop that information and get it to us.
City Manager Mike Carter spoke with me Tuesday afternoon about this proposed data center. He says December 3rd, the city had Project Spring as an agenda item, but was soon postponed for taking any action following a formal request by White Rose Partners, the developers on the project.
I know both President Trump and President Biden both said this is a national priority to get data centers on the ground in our country. And then you have the private sector that wants to do that. They have a constitutional right to come to us and say, this is what we would like to do in that community. And we have a responsibility to listen not only to that private company that wants to do that, but also to the citizens who might be for or against that, and for our council to weigh all of that information and make a proper decision.
The developers list information on 12 topics when it comes to environmental impact concerns of the community. Protecting local character, emissions, water use, groundwater contamination, wastewater treatment, views, wildlife impact, fire and life safety, noise and vibrations, lighting, power use and infrastructure, and roads and traffic. The developer spokesperson sent me a statement saying in part, quote, Project Spring will create hundreds of high-skilled construction and operational jobs across a wide range of skill sets. The developer will also pay for major upgrades to local power infrastructure, which are needed for a potential data center but will benefit all residents. This ensures a more resilient electrical grid for all residents without cost to the city or its taxpayers. The project's end user has a strong reputation for responsible resource use and will adhere to local, state, and federal regulations. The facility will be designed with a minimal footprint, occupying less than 10% of the property, with measures in place to minimize environmental impact and preserve the local character and natural landscape.
The city manager told me right now they don't have a specific date for when this will go back on the agenda. But in the meantime, if you have any questions or concerns for the city council, or you want to know more about this project or what people are asking about this project, we have links in this story on fox23.com. Live in the newsroom covering news that matters, I'm Paris Rain, Fox 23 News.